Do you take advantage of the great Christmas stories? Hi, this is Cathy Reichel with tips for living well together to build strong families and strong people. This week's topic is taking advantage of those great Christmas stories. The birth of God's Son is so fascinating. Parents and kids, make sure you don't get carried away with all the fluff and baubles of the season and miss out on the soul-thrilling, mind-expanding, fascinating facts surrounding the birth of Christ. The birth of Jesus was so important, God didn't trust mankind to appreciate and celebrate it properly. He arranged its announcement in the stars, millennia ahead of time. Even though the genuine knowledge of the heavenly bodies had been lost for most of mankind, the Magi still knew it, and the people of Israel still had some knowledge of the ancient prophecies. We can learn a lot from books like Jesus Christ, Our Promised Seed by Victor Paul Wierwille, and great videos like The Star of Bethlehem by Rick Larson. I'll summarize by saying, the heavens exploded in significance when Jupiter, the king planet, came into the conjunction with Virgo, the bright and morning star, in the constellation of Leo, the sign of Judah. Apparently, this extraordinary event kicked off a sequence of other stellar events that roused the Magi. There are not 3 of them, but many. Easterners traveled in large groups for safety. They took action to make their very long journey to Bethlehem to worship the king that was prophesied in the stars. They were amazed, and we should be too. And then God summoned his angels, yes, unlike Spider-Man, they really do exist, to proclaim the actual event to shepherds who were outside watching their sheep, and no doubt the sky, on that amazing night. Isn't that fascinating? The angels told the shepherds they would find the baby wrapped in swaddling clothes lying in a manger. This is fascinating because swaddling clothes marked a sign of royalty and were only left on a young prince for a few moments in a ceremonial act that signified the parents would raise up the child to walk uprightly before God. The shepherds had to get there on foot from many miles away at just the right time to see this very meaningful event. And it would take place in a manger. We know from Luke chapter 1 that God also prepared for his Son's ministry by orchestrating another miraculous birth, John the Baptist. His mission was to prepare people's hearts and minds to receive the Messiah. This fulfilled yet another prophecy, and he, John, shall go before him, Jesus, in the spirit and power of Elias, to turn the hearts of the fathers to the children and the disobedient to the wisdom of the just, to make ready a people prepared for the Lord. John was born to a very old and previously barren couple. His father, Zacharias, was an elder priest, and his mother, Elizabeth, was Mary's cousin. She must have been a tremendous encouragement for Mary in her time of great challenge in that time and culture. Read Matthew chapter 2 and Luke chapters 1 and 2 as a family several times and share your insights. You'll have to learn this amazing history on your own. The schools and shopping malls don't present any of this fascinating information. But you can learn it and rejoice in its awesome truth if you want to. Oh, I hope you want to. I'd love to read your thoughts on teaching kids about the fascinating events surrounding the birth of Christ. Please leave me a comment and like, share, and click subscribe on YouTube for more tools to help your family thrive. This is Cathy Reichel. Thanks for tuning in.